Today we have a PSA Pokemon card return that's worth over $30,000. We have cards ranging from gold stars all the way up to everyone's favorite Charizard. The box that they came in weighs over 50 pounds, so it's down here on the floor. I'll actually go ahead and show you. And honestly, I don't know if my table would be able to hold the weight. So we're just going to take it box by box. Looks like we have box number 2 right here. Let's go ahead and get started with the first box. I will put the value or last sold price of each card as we go along down in the corner, just so you can follow along with the total value of this submission. I'm a big fan of the way that they went back to these PSA boxes with the flap opening. Just makes it so much easier to be able to get these out. All right, let's go ahead and toss that over to the side there and let's get started. The last time I had a big PSA return, they were completely out of order. So the first thing I'm checking here is to see if the serial numbers are in order, and it looks like they are out of order again. PSA demands that you send your cards in the exact order that you submitted them in, but whenever they return them to you, it's like they just dropped them all over the floor and just kind of picked them up and put them in there randomly. Luckily, they do grade them in order though, so the serial numbers will match how I submitted them, but it's just unfortunate that I have to go through and reorganize each one of these because this was not the first card that I submitted. Serial number ending 812. The card behind it has serial number ending 794. So they're a bit out of order, which is unfortunate. I hope PSA figures that out because they used to send them back in the exact order that you shipped them in, which made it a whole lot easier to process these orders. Starting it off with the Chilling Reign Alt-Art Galarian Rapidash V. We have a ton of PSA 10 Alt-Arts inside of this return today. The majority of them ranging from $100 to $200, and there's some that are even more valuable than that. The Neo Genesis Typhlosion, always a big fan of these holographic vintage Neo and base set era cards. Our next card is the Sabrina's Gengar. This is the banned version that does have the cemetery there in the background. Amazing card. Those are always extremely valuable even in their raw state. We have a base set Venusaur from 1999. Only getting the near mint 8, but that's still just a nostalgic throwback. It's actually a pretty clean card. It looks like it had a big chip right there on the top. That's why it got the 8 possibly. But other than that, that's a very clean looking card. We actually have 2 of them here. We have a PSA 5 and a PSA 8. If you had these sitting right next to each other, can you tell which one is the 5 and which one is the 8? Not really, unless you flip them over to the back, right? Obviously, that PSA 5 would be a really good binder copy. Man, I really wish these were order. That's a big problem that PSA is having right now, because if they're not sending them back in order, how are you supposed to know that they're even grading them in order? This Neo Genesis Meganium, look at that hollow pattern right there. Near mint to mint 8 on that one. A lot of good vintage cards in today's return. We have the reverse holographic Power Keepers Charizard. Last time I checked, this card was like $150 even in a near mint 8. Just a really awesome Charizard card from the EX Power Keepers set. We got the reverse holographic Staryu from Skyridge. I'm a big fan of the e-reader reverse holographic cards. This is a super clean card. There must have been some print lines or scratching on the holographic that held it back from the 10. Because I am not seeing anything that would have held that back from the 10 otherwise. Very clean card. We got the Shining Celebi. I think we actually have quite a few Shining cards here if they put them in order. Some of these are actually in order, which is fantastic. And then we don't have the rest of them. We only have 2 of the Shinings in order. We have some more in here. They're just out of order, unfortunately. Both of these got an excellent 5. Beautiful cards. Those are super clean. The backs of them are just kind of rough. That Celebi honestly looks like it should be a lower grade than a 5. The Shining Raichu is actually not half bad. These still sell for over $150 even in the raw state in that condition. So just amazing cards to have. Big fan of these Shining cards. We've got the Machamp V Alt-Art. This is the chase card from Astral Radiance in a Gem Mint 10. We have so many cards to get through today. We have the Noivern from Evolving Skies. Another Gem Mint card. I'm just so excited to have this submission back. Like I mentioned before, we have a ton of these Shining cards. This submission, total value of around $30,000. It's just crazy how fast these graded cards add up with the last sold or potential values. I don't overestimate my card values. If there's like 3 or 4 different sold copies within the last couple of weeks, I always go with the lowest amount. So 30,000 may even be selling this submission short. This Dark Espeon, look at that hollow pattern. Neo Destiny hollow pattern, that Cosmos foil pattern is just so nice. Let me know what you guys think of this submission. Gem Mint 10 on the Breakthrough Full Art Houndoom EX. XY era full arts really don't get as much love as they deserve. I'm a big fan of the presentation of these full art cards from this era. You just have kind of the plain background that really focuses on the Pokemon up front. Some of the, like the newer cards from the Sword and Shield era, they're really, really nice, but they're extremely busy. The artwork is amazing, obviously, on all the alt arts, but they're just so busy in the actual artwork that I actually like these quite a bit. I don't like them more, but I am a big fan of the just plain background with the Pokemon front and center. We got the Gengar and Mimikyu GX Alt Art Gem Mint 10. Last time I checked, these were selling for like $300 to $400. They could have gone up since the last time that I checked. These Alt Art cards are just spiking in price like crazy, and people are starting to go back to the Sun and Moon era to get the original Alt Arts from Team Up all the way through Cosmic Eclipse and Unbroken Bonds. Galarian Moltres V Alt Art. This is one of the most valuable cards from Chilling Reign. I think in its raw state, it's selling for close to $200 now. The Giratina V. This is probably the biggest chase card from the entire Sword and Shield era. Value-wise, I think this card is still sitting close to $400. It's just an amazing artwork. I've never pulled one of these myself, which is really, really sad, but it's really cool to be able to see that card. We got the Aerodactyl V. This is my favorite card from Lost Origin. Lost Abyss is the Japanese. This is my favorite artwork. I like it even more than the Giratina. Last time I checked, these were still like $150 in the raw state. Awesome, awesome card there. We got the Mint 9 Reverse Holo Neophile Charizard. God, that's such a beautiful card. There's so many of those that have been graded, though. The value is just really not there. All right, let's get into the next box here. Since they're already out of order, I'm not going to really care too much about going, you know, box 1 through 15. We do have 15 PSA boxes that we have to get through here. As you can see, they do mark it, but what's the point of marking it if they're out of order inside of the box? Really doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Unless somebody is actually just dropping them or mixing them up before they send them. It really doesn't make a lot of sense. Let's go ahead and toss that over to the side here. Let's check and see if these are out of order too. Yep, these are completely out of order. And it really does not make any sense. Like, why go through the big hassle of having us make sure they're in the perfect order to make grading life easier for you if you're just going to mix them up? All right, we got the 10th movie promo here. We actually have quite a few of these. I think we have an entire collection of these. Unfortunately, they're not in order. As you can see by the serial numbers, they are not in order. So we're just going to kind of go through them. Amazing artwork. Why did that get a 4? I'm not really sure why that got a 4. There's no dents, no creases. There has to be something here. Excellent 5. I don't see anything wrong with this card at all. No dents, no creases, no edge wear, no corner wear. Let's look at the front here. I'm trying to get the perfect lighting to have it bounce off and reflect. If you guys see something wrong with these cards, let me know down in the comments. I don't see anything wrong with those at all. I think maybe we just had a grader who was not in a very good mood, because it looks like we have a ton of PSA 5s. Here's a 3 on these 10th movie promos. Hold on a second. This can't be right. Nothing wrong with the front of that. Nothing wrong with the back of that. If you guys are seeing something I'm not seeing, let me know down in the comments, because this is not right. No scratches on the hollow pattern on this one. No corner wear, no edge wear. Yeah, there's a crease in this one. So this one does make sense. As you guys can see, there is a crease in this one. So this 5 actually makes sense. These other ones do not. Let me see if there's like a hidden dent or crease in this one along the same area. There's not. Yeah, that's weird. No creases, no dents. The back of these Japanese cards are pretty glossy, so it's easy to tell. That's interesting. I bet if we sent those in for a regrade, they would get completely different grades. We got the Neo Destiny Dark Gold Bat. I love the moon in the background of this card. Just a really, really good card in general. We got the Alt Art Luminion V. This is such a good looking card, and it's such a playable card. I'm a big fan of that card right there. It's only worth about $100 though. We got the Stained Glass Birds promos. Looks like they actually did grade. No, they didn't grade all those in order. So we had 3 of these that I know that were all back to back to back. So we're missing the one that goes in between here. These are worth about $50. The best promo of all time. It's not even close. Got the Hoopa. This one also came back a 5. I actually do see a little bit of like, it looks like a thumbnail print right there on the bottom of this card. So that one That one makes sense, but it looks kind of like they just kind of went through this entire little line of Japanese cards and just gave them all a bunch of 5s. Some of them deserved it. It doesn't look like all of them did, though. Empoleon V from Battle Styles, very underrated card in my opinion, around $120 or so. The Frostlass, I know we sent in 2 of those. One of them I know got a 10. This one got a mint 9. Those are only worth about $20 or so. Gold cards really don't hold as much value as what you would expect them to. The Vaporeon V and the VMAX, really all of the EV Premium Collection box promos, they sell for like $120 to $150 in a Gem Mint 10. But if you don't get the 10, if you get a PSA 9, they sell for like 15 to 20, which is actually lower than the raw value. We got the Darkrai, the Mythical Promo Collection. Beautiful cards. See, this is the kind of cards that I do really enjoy these, where it kind of has the plain background that really features the Pokemon up front. All right, we got the Umbreon GX from Hidden Fates. This is one of the more valuable cards from that set. Last time I checked, it was still around $100. Got the Altart Mew V, another $150 card right there. We got the Sylveon GX in a Mint 9. I'm not really sure on the value of Mint 9 Hidden Fates cards. Here we go. We got another one of... I sent all of these 11th and 10th movie commemorative set cards all in order, just so they would have sequential serial numbers. And I'm looking for any sort of damage on this one, because there's been 2 that have had pretty noticeable damage on them. And then like this one, there's nothing on this card at all. There's a little bit of scratching on the case. That is not on the card. No dents, no creases. It's like they just went through and were like, oh, all these cards are the same. Let's just give them all a 5. There's nothing wrong with this Piplup at all. Even in those, like, you know, lower grades, PSA cards never sell for less than $20. Really cool looking Jirachi card there. Sent in the whole collection of these as well. I'm not surprised that came back as an 8. There's so much holo pattern on that card that can be scratched that it's almost impossible to get those in a high grade. All right, let's go into the next box here. Like I said, we have 15 boxes total to get through today. Let's go ahead and start on this next one. This is box number 13. All right, let's see what we got in this one. Starting it off with the awesome Blastoise EX from the Red and Blue collections. There's a really cool Charizard of this. There's a really cool Charizard that had a collection as well. Got the Gyarados and the Vaporeon in the background there. Really awesome card. We got the Snorlax from Dragon Frontiers, the holographic of that. In near mint 8, we got another PSA 10 Galarian Moltres V Altart. This is probably the biggest card in the entire return. So this Charizard Mega Battle Greninja card, in its raw state, not even like in perfect condition like this Gem Mint 10 is, they sell for like $500 to $900 just for the raw card. The last sold copy of this was like $1,400. That was a few months ago. Every other listing that you will find of this card is over $3,000. There's none that are lower, and there's only like 2 or 3 listings of this card available. Extremely hard to get in a PSA 10. Just an amazing looking card there. I'm going to go with the last sold value on that though, even though there's no available copies at that price anymore. Around $1,500, around $1,400 on that card as the last sold. Awesome Cracked Ice Greninja there. We got the Mega Charizard EX, the secret rare from Evolutions. These still sell for like $150 or more. The most amazing thing to me is how inexpensive these Charizard and Reshiram GX promo cards are. This was an exclusive to Tag All-Stars for a very long time. It came to the English side in a Walmart exclusive box, and they're extremely hard to grade. I've sent in probably 50 of these things, and I've only gotten like 10% of them back in a PSA 10. Got the Gem Mint Radiant Charizard, around $100 for the Radiant Charizard. There's a huge premium on the Radiant Pokemon, the Blastoise, Charizard, and Venusaur. If you get those in a PSA 10, you can actually make quite a bit of money on those right now. Beautiful Darkrai, 10th promo, another 5. Another 5, another 5. This is kind of bothering me a little bit, because these cards, like, I went over them and I know that some of them weren't perfect. Okay, there is a little dot down here on this one. Little bitty dot right there. Other than that, this card's absolutely perfect. That one's understandable, I guess. Some of these have not been. I know I'm spending a lot of time on these very inexpensive cards here. These are probably only worth like $20. But the grade is really strange, because this card, there's nothing wrong with it at all. No scratching on the holo, no corner wear, no edge wear, no markings, no dents. Yeah, that's really weird. I'm not really sure why these grades are all 5s on this run of 10th movie promos. Yeah, I don't see it. Someone was just being lazy at PSA. Oh, look, we got an 8. Check that out. Like, come on. Like this 5 and this 8. That's frustrating, man. If you guys are seeing something that I'm not seeing, let me know, because these, I've seen PSA 10s with more obvious damage or issues than these. There's nothing wrong with those. That's unfortunate that they're like that. Really awesome Mega Mewtwo EX, another 5. All right, here we go. I see the damage on this. There's 3 little pinhole dots right there. That is why that's a PSA 5. There's absolutely no reason for this card to be a PSA 5 with nothing like that as a damage. There's 3 dents on this card, obvious dents. That got a 5. There's no dents, no scratches, no creases, nothing like that on this, and it got a 5. And these are pretty close. And so, like, at the end of this 10th and 11th movie promo set, this was towards the end. If you look at the serial number, it's like they were just like, here's a 5, here's a 5, you get a 5. But that Mewtwo actually probably deserved less than a 5, all those dents on it. Got the premium file for Alligator. I'm a big fan of the premium file holographic cards. They're so masqueraded, though, that you can pick them up for like $40. We actually have a whole set right here, all in a mint 9. These are probably only worth like $30 at most, but how awesome do those look? Amazing looking cards. And another 5. What? This doesn't make any sense. I'm really frustrated with this. Maybe a little ink dot right there on the Mewtwo, so I'm not going to complain about that one too much. Very good 3. Let's see. This better have some very obvious... Yeah, there's a big chip of the holographic missing right there. So that could be maybe why all of these are getting 5s. Maybe there was chips in the holographic I didn't see, because maybe it looked like the art pattern. But that's very strange that they went through a whole run right there and just they all got 5s. All right, let's go into the next box here. All right, we got some more really awesome Mythical Premium collections. These came out during the 20th anniversary. I wasn't expecting high grades on these at all. I just think they're really, really cool. This one did get a mint 9, though, which is awesome. We got the Manaphy. Like, how awesome is the artwork on those? And those were just promo cards inside of the Generations boxes, the little Generations pin boxes. Really beautiful Celebi card there. Oh, look, we got a Gem Mint 10. I really didn't expect any of these to come back in a 10. Of course, the Volcanion would be the one that would come back in a 10. That has the kind of the edgeware right there with the dull blade cut in it like the Mewtwo had as well. Got the Genesect, and we have the Arceus. Look how awesome the artwork is on those. Just beautiful, beautiful artwork. This was a really, really fun return. This Shaman alternate art. The alternate art is actually... down here, if you look down in the corner, the yellow A actually signals that it is an alternate art. But the Shaman EX with the Mega Rayquaza in the background, it's just an amazing looking card. All right, we got the Celebi, we got the Mew, both of those Mythical Premium Collection cards in the PSA 8. We got the Mega Lopunny and the Jigglypuff Alt Art GX. This card is actually surprisingly expensive, around $100 even a PSA 9. They got the Gem Mint 10 Gyarados EX Secret Rare. Does feature the Greninja and the Manaphy as well. Here we have the Celebi and Venusaur GX from the Tag Team 10s. Beautiful card. If that came out right now in like a set, that would be a serious chase card. We got the Super Premium Collection Mew. There's also a Mewtwo of this as well. They're just not in order for whatever reason. We got the Keldeo. All these came back in basically a near mint 8, it looks like. A couple of 9s, 110 so far. We got the Dark Octillery in a PSA mint 9. I do send in community submissions to PSA just about every single month. So if you want to send your cards in through PSA and you don't want to have to deal with it yourself, you can send them to me. There's more information about that down below. You can also hop into the Discord channel and talk about it with other members if you'd like. We got the Classic Collection Umbreon, around a $80 or $90 card right there. All right, we're going to try and start moving a little bit faster through these. This box has not been opened yet, so let's go ahead and slice that open. And let's get to the cards on the inside. Still a lot of amazing cards on the inside of this return. Let's see what else we got. Should have a ton more alt art cards, modern alt arts, and we should have a whole bunch of vintage Wizards of the Coast cards. We also have a ton of XY era cards like this Phantom Forces. This is like the original silver card. Beautiful Ghost Dialga EX in a mint 9. This card still sells for like $300. It's crazy how expensive those are. Classic Collection Umbreon came back in a 9. That's unfortunate for that. Celebi Prime. Really awesome Radiant Collection. Eevee and Sylveon. Got the Primal Kyogre in the mint 9. This is a really good looking card right here. All of the Primal cards are pretty undervalued in my opinion. We got the Gym Mint 10 on the Unified Minds Mewtwo and Mew GX. Awesome, awesome looking card. If that would have been the Rainbow Rare, that would have been crazy in price. Got the base set 2 Zapdos. Look at that holo pattern. Just an iconic set. I really like base set 2. I think I like base set 2 more than I like the original base set. The Cosmos Foil holo pattern just so much better. Got the first edition Dark Dragonite in an excellent to mint 6. Even in that grade, that's still an extremely valuable card. We got the first edition Magneton. Magneton has a lot of really cool cards from the Wizards of the Coast era. Reshiram and Charizard GX. This is barely a $100 card now. Even in a Gym Mint 10, it's around $120. Got the Supreme Victor Zapdos. Beautiful card. The Articuno version of this, like the A&A promo from 1999, just amazing. We should have a run of Alt-Arts here. We got the Galarian Slowking V, the Dark Dragonite V. We have the Dragonite V. This one is probably one of the more valuable Alt-Arts right now, around $200 in a PSA 10. Look at this awesome Ammonite card. Really, really cool Legend Maker Reverse Holo. Big fan of the stamped cards. We got the Origin Form Dialga Alt-Art in a Gym Mint 10. Like I said, most of the Alt-Art Vs that are Gym Mint 10s are around $150 to $200. Some are a little bit less. Jirachi on the Mythical Collection. This Inteleon Alt-Art VMAX. This is like $60. This is one of the most undervalued Alt-Arts there is. I just really, really enjoy that artwork. We got the Plasma Blast Porygon Z near mint 7. This is a pre-release promo from Plasma Blast. Just really, really cool. To be able to get that card right now, if you tried to open up a Plasma Blast pre-release kit, you'd be so amazed how expensive that is. Got the Cosmic Eclipse Character Rare Pikachu. Beautiful card there. Man, that looks good. I'm not sure. Probably just a scratch on the holo. There is a ton of holo pattern there. All right, next box. This is going to be kind of a longer video. Like I said, there is a ton of cards that we had come back. Close to 300 cards, if I remember right. So average value of these cards, right around $100 per card, with that total value over $30,000. All right, we got the base set 2 Blastoise. Beautiful card there. We have a ton of Wizards of the Coast era cards. Dark Houndoom. Amazing looking artwork there. Big Houndoom fan. We got a base set Blastoise here. We have a holographic Kabutops. Look at the Neo Discovery holo pattern. Beautiful Kabutops in a Gym Mint 10. That's a very valuable card because it's so hard to grade. We got a Gold Star Mudkip from Rocket's Gang Strikes Back. It's basically the Japanese version of Team Rocket Returns. Man, that looks good. The front looks good. The back looks absolutely terrible. There's a reason why this got a 5. This is a 5, ladies and gentlemen. Look how damaged this card is. Look, there's a crease right there. There's a whole piece of the card missing. Corners are all beat up. There's chips everywhere. The front's pretty clean, though. Like, in a binder, that would look absolutely fantastic. There's a hollow bleed issue right there. That could be from it actually being scratched. That is a PSA 5. Those other cards that we were looking at, those did not deserve a PSA 5. All right, we got the Neo Revelation Suicune. Got a swirl right there in the background. Beautiful card. Got the Secret Rare Greninja GX. This card is really strange. Last sold copies of this were like $300-$400, but there's no way this card is actually valued at $300-$400. I'd probably put it closer to $100. We got the Dragon Majesty Special Premium Collection Dragonite GX. Look at the holo pattern on there, just like the circles. Really, really good looking card there. Got the Pikachu and Zekrom in a Gym Mint 10. This card still sells for like $70. There's so many of these out there, but it's such a good looking artwork, just like the Celebi and the Venusaur. Got the Malo and Lana. This was actually, I think this is the first card. So that was box number, it came in box number 3. But this was the first card that was on the submission list, if I remember correctly. Beautiful card there. All of these Japanese cards have seen like a serious uptick in value. The Leafeon V Alt-Art, probably around $150. Galarian Slowking V. The Kamoya artwork is just so awesome. Big fan of Kamoya. Gym Mint 10 on the Beedrill Neo 2 Holo. Wow. Look how awesome that is. Crazy thing is, even in a Gem Mint 10, I think this card is only worth like $75 to $80. Beautiful card, though. I like that a lot. I can't believe that got a Gem Mint 10. Here's the Super Premium Collection Mewtwo that goes with the Mew. Awesome looking card. More valuable as a raw card than probably getting it graded. Got the Alt-Art Greninja and Zoroark GX from Unbroken Bonds. Got that in a Mint 9. We have the Unified Minds Dragonite GX. There's so many different versions of this Dragonite GX that it really limits the value. The alternate art Rowlet and Alolan Executor GX from Unified Minds. Such an amazing looking card. So goofy. Look at his face. So goofy. Got the Blastoise, PSA 7. Just iconic base set cards there. Another excellent 5. All right, let's look for the dents, because it looks like they're giving 5s to all these cards that have any denting in it. Maybe I just missed it. Nope, no dents on the front at least. If you guys see something, let me know in the comments, because I don't see why this would have got a 5. There's nothing wrong with this card. Absolutely nothing wrong with, I mean, there's a little bit of whitening in the corner there, obviously. Maybe an ink dot right there. That's sketchy, man. That's really weird. All right, let's get into the next box here. We got box number 1, actually. Let's see what actually came in box number 1. Looks like we have a card that got returned. As you can see there, they just send it back in the cardboard. If they do not grade it for some reason, we'll take a look at that as we get to it. All right, we got a Mint 9 Miracle Crystal First Edition Venusaur. Beautiful artwork on that one. All right, these Gem Mint 10 Tag All-Stars holographic cards, believe it or not, these actually sell for like $70 to $80. I can't believe the potential profit that you can make off of just plain holographic cards from Tag All-Stars right now. Beautiful Mewtwo card. I don't know anything about Dragon Ball, Super Dragon Ball cards, anything like that. Gem Mint 10, I know these have super low populations. If you guys know more about these down in the comments, let me know. I have a 0 value on those just because I don't know anything about them. Charmander from Hidden Fates, the original Shiny Vault. Beautiful card. Got the Full Art Galarian Articuno V from Peerless Fighters. I actually thought this was called Matchless Fighters for the longest time. I guess I've been saying that wrong for over a year now. All right, beautiful card. That's actually a card I needed for my registry set. So I'm pretty excited that came back into 10. That'll give me a nice bump up on my registry there. Mewtwo and Mew GX. This is just a promo card. This is similar to the Celebi and the Venusaur and the Pikachu and Zekrom. Those 10s were just fantastic. Alt-Art Celebi V. This is actually one of the more valuable Alt-Arts in a Gem Mint 10 right now. Right around $200 or so. The Shibuya Pikachu. I don't remember the value on that. It's been kind of all over the place. I would probably guess that's close to like a $90 card since there's just so many of them that have been graded. We got the Togepi, Cleffa, and Iggly buff. This is an Alt-Art A promo that came in the small but mighty premium collection box, if I remember right. Really big box that I think, was that a Target exclusive? Let me know if you guys remember what that was. All right, so here's a card that did not get graded. We'll talk about this a little bit. Go ahead and slice that open. Let's see what they said. All right, so it's a Porygon, similar to that Porygon Z. Delta Species Reverse Holo. It says that it's recolored. So whenever cards are marked with Sharpie, pen, anything like that, they will not grade them and they just send them back. Let's see if we can find out where this was marked at. If you guys see with the marking, let me know down in the comments. Super clean card otherwise. It could be just because it's marked on. I'm a big fan of the reverse holographic stamped cards. I don't see the inking. I really don't. It's not obvious whatsoever. Could it be right there on top? Yeah, right there on top. There it is. Right there along the edge. Looks like there's a little bit of a like pin mark maybe. Let's see if I can get that to focus. Yeah, that's really hard to see. I'm not surprised that that was missed. I'm honestly surprised that they didn't just miss that completely and grade it, but there is a little bit. It looks like a pin mark at the top of that. I do believe this is like an N3 code if you were to look at it on like a return submission list. All right, we got the Glossy promo, Mewtwo CD promo. This is a vending card. Last time I checked, these cards sell for like $40, even in the raw state. Really cool looking card. One of the coolest looking artworks from the entire set. We got the really awesome Slowking e-reader. Wind from the Sea, mint 9. Beautiful card. Look at that hollow pattern. We got the Dream League Full Art Pikachu in a mint 9. It's so easy to scratch that hollow pattern. We have a near mint to mint 8 reverse holographic Venusaur. I honestly thought that this card would get a PSA 9, but I guess there is a little bit of whitening right there at the top. In a 9, this would have been worth double what it is as a PSA 8. In a PSA 10, it would have been crazy. The Dream League Full Art Solgaleo and Lunala GX. This card is so expensive. The prices of all of these cards featuring like Lily or any of the other female trainers have just gone absolutely crazy over the last 6 months or so. We got the Pikachu blister with the Mimikyu featured there. There's also a Mimikyu that features Pikachu as well. Really, really cool. Those are from the Team Up blister packs. Galarian Articuno V. Yeah, another Articuno that we got a Gym Mint 10 on. Really glad to be able to have those. All right, we're about halfway through the submission. Like I said, this was a massive, massive return. It's probably going to be close to a 45-minute to an hour-long video just because there is so many cards that we had returned. Let's see what else we got here. All right, we have the Venusaur from Pokemon Go. Beautiful card there. Got the Pichu Bros from Pop Series 3. Really awesome looking non-holographic card. We have another Pikachu card here. We got the Kanazawa's Pikachu opening. This is the promo that's not worth as much as the card that comes on the inside of the box. The one that comes on the inside of the box has more of like a reverse holographic pattern. Really awesome Pikachu figure collections. This was one of the original Sword and Shield promo boxes that came out. Got the Delta Species Azumarill. Beautiful card. Such a big fan of the reverse holo cards from that era. We got the Pichu Holo from Expedition. Even in like a PSA 8, even the raw copy of this is a very, very valuable card. As you can tell, it's just a really cute looking Pichu card. We got the Celebi EX. This is from Pop Series. This Celebi EX just looks really good. They got a swirl there in the background. Really good looking card. Kind of surprised I only got a 7, honestly. We got the Delcatty from Crystal Guardians. Another EX card here. Big fan of the EX era cards. We got the Fearow from Expedition in a mint 9. That card is so hard to grade. Corner wear there obviously held it back from a 10, but just like all of these cards that got like this got a PSA 9. Look at this dent. Look at that dent. And corner wear basically on 3 of the 4 corners, and there's like an obvious chip right there. And they gave this a 9. And then those other cards they gave a 5, and there was nothing wrong with them. All right, we got the No Symbol Flareon. This is an error card here, near mint 8. Really, really cool. Kind of a scuff there on the back of the case, unfortunately. Even that PSA 8 was obviously more beat up than the PSA 5s. We got the Ruby and Sapphire Swampert. Big fan of the Ruby and Sapphire holographic cards. I don't believe that they get as much love as they deserve. And they're really inexpensive. Got the Neo 4 Dark Houndoom. Beautiful card. Look, goes really, really well with the English version. I don't know much about the Weiss Schwartz. This got sent in by a community member. I don't know anything about these at all. I don't know values. If you guys want to leave a comment telling me what the value on these is, I'll be more than happy to listen to what you have to say. Got a couple of 10s here. Got the Hawkeye gold stamp. That's pretty cool. Is that a Weiss card as well? Yeah, that is a Weiss card. Like a Marvel series of Weiss. That's pretty cool. All right, we got the Reverse Holographic Legendary Collection Squirtle. These cards used to be super inexpensive for the longest time. People just didn't really like the fireworks pattern. I've always thought it was really cool. I don't have a ton of them, but the ones I do have, I'm really glad that I kept at their really inexpensive price because they have started to go crazy in value. We have a Premium File Typhlosion, another one of those. I think we've had 2 of those. All right, let's grab another box. We got box number 5 here. These are all completely out of order anyway, so it really doesn't matter what order we grab the boxes in. I'm gonna have to reorganize all of these back into the order that I actually shipped them in, which is gonna take so much time. You have no idea. All right, we got the Gym Mint 10 Noivern V from Evolving Skies. Beautiful card there. We got the Glaceon V Alt Art, Gym Mint 10 on that as well. I'm sure if we look at some of these Gym Mint cards, they would look terrible compared to those PSA 5s we were looking at. I'm really, really salty about that. Got the Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX Alt Art, 2 of those, 1 of 9, 1 of 10. It's like they don't want to give you 2 10s. You have to get a 9. All right, we got the Sylveon V Evolving Skies alt art, around $150 on that. Genesect V, around $90 or so. One of the least valuable alt arts in a Gem Mint 10, but the artwork is really cool. Breakdancing Genesect V there. Got the Espeon GX in a Gem Mint 10. We have another Celebi in a Gem Mint 10. We got a lot of alt art Gem Mint 10s in this return. We got the Urshifu VMAX from Battle Styles and the Tyranitar from Battle Styles. Both in a Gem Mint 10. Really not as valuable as you might think they are. The Mewtwo GX from the Shiny Vault. That is an awesome, awesome card there to get in a Gem Mint 10. Got the Dragonite V, another alt art. Last sold on those around $200 or so. We have some of the promos from the mythical premium boxes, the pin collection boxes from Generations, Victini, and Genesect. Like, just take a look at the Genesects from like the XY era. Let's get back to it here. Genesect has a lot of underrated artwork in my opinion. Check those out. Those are just awesome. The alt art is definitely way better, but that promo card is really cool as well. All right, we got the Golurk V alt art. I think we may have an entire collection of alt arts. Got the Arceus V alt art, another awesome looking card. Dark Charizard, always a fan favorite Charizard. Even in an excellent 2 near mint 6, still an awesome card. We got the classic collection Charizard. These have started to spike in price. You could have picked these up for like $90 or even less in some circumstances not too long ago. The last solds of these have been right around $220 to $250. So there's a big either buyout happening or people are just really wanting to get that card. Got another Giratina V, another $400 or $500 PSA 10 there. This has been a crazy return so far. I'm not sure where we're at on the value scale. Probably somewhere around $15,000, maybe more with some of those higher end cards that we've pulled so far. All right, let's get the next box open. Let's take a look at that. I'm gonna have a big mess to clean up after this video. Got the special delivery Charizard. I can't believe that these sell for like $200 in a PSA 10. It's just crazy to me that a free card would be worth that much. PSA 10 Vivid Voltage Rayquaza. Just not really as valuable as you would think. It's probably like a $20 card. Special delivery Charizard with a swirl. That means that it's worth double the price, right, guys? All right, we got a Mint 9 on the Moltres from the Japanese fossil set. And they're really super clean. That could have easily got a 10. That really, really could have. Got a first edition Dark Gyarados Team Rocket here. Probably one of the worst Gyarados cards of all time, to be honest. Charizard GX from Shining Fates, around a $230 card. So many of those have been graded. It's just absolutely insane. We have the Intro Deck Greninja V. This is a very interesting card. So for a while at like regional tournaments in 2022, I think it was the end of 2021, 2022 when they started doing the regional tournaments again. They actually had these like basic decks off to the side where you could learn how to play the Pokemon game. Unfortunately, people started seeing like how limited these like non-holographic Greninja V, and there was an Umbreon V, and there's one more. I can't remember what the third one was. But people started just grabbing these decks up and not even really using them for their purpose. Surprised it's got a 10. You can see obvious like edge wear at the top here, like very obvious edge wear. I don't have any kind of price comparisons for this card. It's just so like, it's unique. It's so unique that you really can't put a value on this. We don't have any, we have no idea how many of those were actually made or really anything about them. So hard to put a value on that card. I'm sure you could find listings for these cards in PSA 10. This may even be a Pop 1 card. I'm not sure. Really cool though. Unfortunate that the reason that these were made was for people to learn how to play the game. The people just started grabbing them up to resell them on eBay. We have the Kanto 510. This was a Canada exclusive Cosmos Foil Dragonite. There's also a Charizard, a Pikachu, and a Mewtwo, I do believe. Beautiful Mimikyu card. I really, really enjoy this promo card. One of my favorite cards that came out of Celebrations right here. And it's a promo card, so it's like $1. Got the Charizard V, probably the most graded card of all time. Maybe $40 there in a Gem Mint 10. Got the base set Charizard and an excellent 5. See how beat up this card is? Like, I'm not going to get over the fact that those Japanese cards did not deserve those 5s. Gem Mint 10 on the Rayquaza VMAX, probably a $500 card, last sold on that. We have some of the Pikachu World promos. We actually have a full set of these, and these are just amazing. There's different languages like Italian, Polish, things like that. They all have different artworks on them. Just really, really cool promo cards. I like that a lot. That's awesome. I'm going to set that over to the side here so we can try and get all of them. We have the Dream League Booster Box Promo Clefairy and Lily. This card has gone absolutely crazy in price. This card is so easy to scratch. I can't believe this got a 10. I'm going to throw a number out. I don't know what this is valued at, but I'm going to throw a number out. I think this is probably worth or last sold for close to $500. I would not be surprised if it's even more. I'm putting all the values of the cards down below, so I'll have that pop up, but I would not be surprised if this card was not $500 or more. Got the really cool extra rule box vending cards here. I really enjoy these. These are like sticker cards. You would peel them off to actually get them. They're really hard to grade. I don't think condition really matters on those. I think that's like a $50, $60 card no matter what grade it is. If it's in a 10, obviously it's going to have that premium on it. Here's the Black Friday Jirachi GX. Cool card. Here's another one of the Tag All-Stars holographics I was talking about earlier. Selling these in a Gem Mint 10 is really profitable right now. Here's the Cosmos foil from the Kanto Mini tin box in a Mint 9, and here's the matching Pikachu that goes with it. Pikachu was the 5th card that I did not remember when I was talking about that previously. Let's go into the next box here. Let's see if we can find the rest of those World Pikachu cards. I think those might be my favorite cards from the entire submission. If they all got 10s, that would be absolutely crazy. I think they're worth probably $150 to $300 depending on the language in a PSA 10. I could be wrong, but I'm just gonna guess that number. Got the Origin Form Palkia V, alt art right there. We have another Charizard VMAX. Always have plenty of Charizards that come back in our PSA submissions. Gem Mint 10 on these. The Charizard Vs have started going up in price quite a bit. Still only around $250 though. And another 10th, 11th movie promo that's just absolutely destroyed. Yep, back is clean. Back is very clean. That's a perfect card. Like, come on now. There has to be like a dent or a crease or something like that. Thumbnail print, something causing this. Heavy hollow scratching. Nope, those are just like little twinkle stars. That's a perfect card, guys. I don't know. I don't know about that. Here's the Charizard EX that goes with the Blastoise, has the Magmar and the Flareon here. Basically, a Charizard and an Evolution card all wrapped in one. We got the Charizard GXs from Hidden Fates. Last sold on these, probably around $700 or so. Crazy. Just $1,400 and 2 cards right here. Beautiful cards. The best card from the Hidden Fates Shiny Vault. Got a base set 2 Cosmos foil with a swirl. This one got a 5. Look how damaged this is. Like, it's very obvious why this is a 5. We got a Mint 9 on the Classic Collection Charizard. If you don't get this in a 10, it is a huge difference. Hey, we got a Gem Mint 10 on the 11th movie promo. All right, hold on. Let's grab this 4 and let's compare it to this 10 because I don't think we're going to be able to tell the difference. All right, so here's the 10 back. Here's the 10 back. Here is the 4 back. There's the 4 back. Corners, edges, centering. Corners, edges, centering on the 10. So here's the 10 front on the Mamoswine. Clean. And here's the 4. Let me know what you guys think about that. That makes zero sense. All right, we got the Gem Mint 10 Shiny Charizard VMAX. Hey, another Gem Mint 10. Like, this makes sense. Like, these all look like 10s. Like those 3 that we like found obvious flaws on. But these other ones that are 5s, just, I don't know. I'm gonna stop complaining. Here's a 5. All right, there's there is a like a thumbnail crease dent on this Lugia, and I searched for those on the other 5s. So we got 2 thumbnail creases on these cards. They consider that a dent, I'm assuming, but not all of these 5s have that issue. Here's the Gem Mint 10. I don't know. I'm just going to move along with the 10th and 11th movie promos. They come in little binder sets. I actually have one sitting up there behind all of my booster boxes. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's the binder it comes in. All right, we got the Regigigas in a 10. That's awesome. All right, that makes sense. Here's the 11th movie Pikachu. I guess if you're going to get 10s on some, you want it to be the Pikachu, right? Really beautiful card, honestly. That looks really good. All right, we got a 4 on the Giratina. Let's see what's wrong with this one. There is looks like a little dent right there as well, like a thumbnail dent. Like, I didn't... These didn't have thumbnail dents when I sent them. I'm just going to leave it at that. Like, that's very obvious that it's been pressed right there, along with some of these other cards. And I wouldn't have sent these if they had those huge thumbnail dents. I would have seen it. It's frustrating. All right, we got the Houndoom holographic from Neo 3. Beautiful card. Must have some scratching on it on the holo that we don't see through the case. Really, really nice card there. Still looking for these World Pikachu promos. I'm really excited to find the other languages. I know we have a full set of those. Really excited to find the other languages on that. All right, let's see what else we got here. We got the Dark for Alligator. Look at that. Awesome, awesome card. Got the Dragonite EX from Evolutions. Maybe a $20 card there, even though it looks so awesome. Gardevoir EX. This is the secret rare from Steam Siege. Look at the Yveltal in the background there. Really underrated artwork, in my opinion. Gardevoir is just really cool. Jolteon VMAX and a PSA 10, these are like $150. In a PSA 9, they're like $30. It's a huge difference. We got the Roxanne from Battle Region. Pretty valuable card there. Got the Flareon VMAX. Like I said, $140, $150 for those Alt-Art Evolutions, but if you don't get a 10, they're basically worth nothing. We got the Bell and Bryson Tag All-Stars Full Art. These are like $50, $60. They're not super valuable. Got the Mint 9 on the Vaporeon. See, this is like a $30 card, along with this Jolteon card here that also got a 9. Really unfortunate. The Articuno V, probably like a $70, $80 card, even in a Mint 9. The raw copies of this sell for close to $60 by itself. Here's the other Moltres Zapdos Articuno that was out of order. The second Frostlass, also out of order. That one got the 10. Even in a 10, that's only like a $30 card. The Flareon V is probably the most valuable of the premium, like of the Evolution premium collection boxes. Flareon V, probably the most valuable one. Got the Mint 9 on the first edition Arbok. That's an awesome grade to get on that one. Got the Munch Pikachu in a Gem Mint 10. Beautiful card. The Psyduck only got an 8, unfortunately. All right, here's the Trevenant and Dusknoir GX from Tag All-Stars. Beautiful card. Is that an alt-art? I'm not sure. Kind of looks like an alt-art, doesn't it? We got the Clay Gem Mint 10 from Tag All-Stars, maybe like a $40 card at most. We got 3 boxes left here, guys, coming down to it. I know this is turning into a long video, probably closing in on close to an hour. Just takes a very long time to get through all of these cards. Just so many good cards. I just want to look at all of them and appreciate all of them. All right, we got the Snorlax Level X. Amazing looking card there. We got the Evolutions Charizard in a Mint 9. This is basically PSA 10 or bust, like most cards from the modern era. We have the Battle Road promo in a Near Mint 7. This is a Victory Medal card. Beautiful, beautiful card. We got the Rockets Mewtwo. Awesome, awesome card from Gym Challenge. Got the... So my camera went out. I had to back it up just a little bit because some of the cards I show got cut out. I'm not sure if all of these were cut out or if some of them were. But we're just going to go back to the last card that I saw from the video before it cut out. We got the Charizard GX, Hidden Fates, Sun and Moon, Gem Mint 10, $600-$700 card right there. Awesome looking Armored Mewtwo card here. These things sell for like $10 in their sealed promo pack. Really cool card in my opinion. We have the Tokyo Pikachu, Charizard Poncho Pikachu, non-holographic promo, Gem Mint 10. Awesome card to get there. Gardevoir card here. Really, really nice holographic pattern on that. I was kind of breath taken away on that one a little bit. We got the Coco ticket giveaway promo here. Gem Mint 10, around $70 or so. Got another classic collection Charizard. Can't believe that those have gone up to like $200, $220. We got the Neo 3 holographic Aerodactyl. Beautiful, beautiful artwork there. Got the Dark Celebi. This is an expensive card just by itself. We got the 2 Gardevoir cards here. Beautiful cards. The Radiant Collection and the expansion pack. The expansion pack goes with the Mewtwo EX. Really nice Blaziken VMAX here. Got May right there. I'm surprised that this hasn't seen a pretty big buyout and a price increase because of it. Tag Bolt Charizard Holo. The fact that those are profitable to grade is just crazy to me. Call of Legends Shiny Entei. This whole shiny subset is just really, really cool. Not much else to say about that. Just really awesome. Got the Dark Scizor in a Mint 9. Not the biggest fan of that holo pattern. We got the Dark Ampharos from Neo 4. That's a really cool card there. Kind of looks like he's in battle. Here's the expansion pack Mewtwo EX. These are surprisingly inexpensive. I think it's a really good looking card, but just the value is not there because it is a promo card. The All Nippon Airways Manaphy and Pikachu. These cards are fairly inexpensive. I've seen listings for like $40, $50 for the set in the raw form. I can't believe somebody hasn't bought these out and put the price at like $200 or $300 per card, because I think people would still pay it. These are really, really cool. Promos from 2006, the All Nippon Airways. Got the airplane back in the background right there, which is really cool. I'm a big fan of these. I have some from like 1999. They've been doing promos with Pokemon for a while. We have the Lillian Cosmog Special Box promo. I honestly don't know what this is worth. I wouldn't be surprised if this is like a $300 card, but I also wouldn't be surprised if it's so overly printed and graded that it's not worth anything. All right, we got one box left. We're still looking for those other World Pikachu promos. They should be in this box since this is the last box. Let's see what we got here. Go ahead and throw that off to the side here. We got another Regigigas in the Gym Mint 10. I guess if you're going to get a Gym Mint 10, you might as well get it on a Regigigas. We got the Umbreon Hollow from the Breakpoint 3-pack blister. Those are fairly expensive cards in the raw form, but if you don't get a Gym Mint 10 on those, the value is really not there. Here's the Charizard from the Canada exclusive Kanto 510 packs. Really, really cool box. I bought quite a few of them when they first came out from Canada. The shipping on that was crazy, though. Got a Gym Mint 10 Galarian Zapdos V Altart, around $140 or so on that one. We got the really cool, I honestly don't even know what this is. Like, I don't know what this is from or where this originated from. It looks like it's a vending card from 1998. Picasso Touch Trainer. I don't remember where that one came from. We got the Champions Path Special Pin Collection Gengar and a Gym Mint 10. Look how awesome that card looks. Surprisingly expensive for just being a promo card. Here's the Tag All-Stars Greninja Zoroark GX. This is still, as far as I know, a Japanese exclusive. With how popular Greninja is, I can't believe that's still like a $100 card. We got Hapu Tag All-Stars Gym Mint 10, $40, $50 card. We have Red's Challenge with Bulbasaur there. This card's come down in price quite a bit. It was selling for $200 or $300 for a while, but it's settled right in around $140 or so. We got the Mewtwo GX in a Mint 9. Unfortunately, we did not get the 10 on that. That would have been an awesome 10. We got the City Championships non-holographic Dratini. Such an awesome looking card. Got another Tag Bolt Charizard here. Those should not be profitable to grade. That's crazy. All right, we got the Tag All-Stars. We have Blues Tactics with Charmander there. Also similar to Reds, it's just not as expensive as they used to be. Another Tag Bolt Charizard here. I guess all Charizard cards are just, you know, valuable and easy to grade, and everybody wants to buy them because they're Charizard cards. Here's the Polish version of the World's Pikachu cards. Like, look how cool those are. Those are probably my favorite cards from the entire return. We have Lorelei and Misty here. Very valuable Gym Mint 10 card. Here's some more Dragon Ball cards I just really don't know a lot about. Gold Campaign. Those do look really cool. I watched Dragon Ball Z as a kid. Didn't really stay into like Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Super or anything like that. Here's the Goku card. All right, guys, let me know what you think of this return. Like I said, over $30,000 in value between all of these cards. It's just absolutely crazy. Do appreciate you checking out this video, and I'll see you in the next one.